Good evening everyone and welcome to Space Day. It's the first Wednesday of the month and that means we go into space by whatever means we feel necessary, and today it's Elite Dangerous, just to nip back to some familiar ground for everyone. I'll just point out that Space Day is not going to be Elite Dangerous every week. It will be kind of mixed in with other space type games. So for example, we've got Star Citizen that might get shown at one point. We've got a variety of different kind of strategy games, RTS games like Stellaris, that kind of thing. That's all space stuff. No Man's Sky, stuff like that. So we'll hopefully get a bit of variety in there. But this week I thought I'd stick with something that we all know, ease into the Space Day kind of way of thinking, and we'll go into Elite and do some stuff on there. So we're in VR. Just going to pop into the gaming layout. So at the moment I'm not actually wearing the headset, it's in my hands. You can see I also won't be able to do that. Put the audio on so you can all hear what's going on. Yeah, so no camera this evening. As you can see, I've kind of dispensed with the header thing on the streaming page, because I'm not overly bothered about the header for this. I'm actually thinking that it's a bit clearer, given that we've got quite a random nature to the stream now. We're not keeping the same kind of format. The format for the header was kind of built around Elite's notifications and information on the screen. So hopefully we should be good to go. Getting a little bit of flicker from the headset today. I'm hoping that's not indicative of something going wrong. It's not going to be like that all night. I don't have that much running, so a few windows open. Never mind. We'll see. Boost. Afterburners. Cancel that. Afterburners. Right, so we're in. That's fine. So we're okay on there.
Lights are on.
So last week when I was running Elite as a bit of a random stream, I couldn't get VR working. I found out why. Ridiculously enough, it's down to me being a bit of a dick and forgetting to set the headset. So in the options you have to set HMD headphones as your 3D option to use the Oculus Rift, and I hadn't done that, so I've done that now. So we're on. We're going strong. Just setting up everything for later on, so we'll go back into that. And we're good to go, I believe. So let's get going. No viewers at the moment as far as I can see, but obviously it's early days yet. We're still settling into the Monday thing. I'm hoping we'll pick up more viewers as we go into the day. I'm hoping that I'm not conflicting with as many regular streamers as I was before, because Monday was coming a bit full. But I do notice that my good friends DJ Farseer and Malik VR are both online this evening. So pretty centred there, aren't I? This is me looking forward. So let's reset our position. That's more like it. That's where we should be. Yeah, I've got a bit of flickery there, which is not good. Hoping yes again that we have
You are embarking on an unprecedented journey, the like of which can only be compared to pioneering discoveries and adventures undertaken by notable explorers such as Vasco da Gama, Captain James Cook, and others, endeavouring into the unknown.
That's my new ship. Those of you who haven't seen it before, it's the Crate. I was quite happy to be the owner of a Python for a while, but this is kind of something I've been waiting to come out, so I'm quite looking forward to this running. I have had a brief fly around in it, flew it from Jameson Orbital, Jameson Memorial to Deciat, which it turns out may not have been a particularly clever idea,
system checks.
because it would seem Deciat has been kind of invaded by Thargoids. Not the best thing in the world to discover when you're sitting at one of the engineers' outposts in that system. And it would seem I've been trying to do some FSD stuff, and I've gone for the Farseer boot sequence by mistake because it's only given me that option. So I'm a bit confused by that because I have already engineered some FSD stuff in the increased FSD range category. I need atypical disrupted wake echoes. So I need to find something that's high energy wake. Now, do I have a wake scanner? And if not, can I get one? I'm going to stick a wake scanner in there for now. I can't because I can't buy one here. In the background there, you'll see there's my crate. Looking rather nice, I would say. Now looking at the external view, that ramp at the front there, just in the middle, if I put my pointer in front of it, you can see there's the boarding ramp for the crew. If I look round here, well, I'm not inside the ship, am I? So I can't do that. What I'll do is, if you don't know where that is, if you look where it is, it looks like it's on the left hand side of the pilot's seat. I'm going to see about that now. Okay, let's go back.
System map.
Back. Exit.
Change camera.
So there I am. So if I look round, this might take a little bit of effort. If I do that, and that red box at the back there, that red box there, is my boarding hatch, I would assume. That's on my little ramp. If I stand on that as a character rather than the player, then that'll actually take me down that landing leg into the external area of the ship. There's one of my two co-pilot seats back there as well. This is a lovely bridge, actually, don't you think? I mean, this is the first time I've actually seen it in VR, because when I bought it, I was in thingy mode. I was in ordinary mode, so I couldn't look this far out. I could see from there, and that was basically it. But looking at round at that is a lovely bridge. That is probably the loveliest bridge I have seen. Galnet when we were back, so that's quite interesting. There's doors into the back of the ship. Things are a bit jerky tonight, actually. So yeah, that's pretty. It's a pretty ship you got there, boy. Right, okay, so do we have another station I can dock at? We've got Garay Terminal, just a fair way away. I'm going to go there because I want to buy a wake scanner. So let's have a short journey out into that area and see if we can get ourselves a wake scanner. This is the first of me doing VR in the crate. I'm quite enjoying it. Quite looking forward to it, sorry. Raise landing gear.
Gear coming up.
Departure.
I'm on 50% of the Pioneer ranking, so I'm 50% of the way to being elite, apparently in exploration, which is good. Plan is at some point very, very shortly to finish off the engage supercruise.
Preparing for cruise.
To finish off the Road to Riches things that we were doing. In VR, that's going to be quite tricky because I won't be able to see where I'm going. I'll have to plot it out, won't I? Okay, so Garray Terminal is where we're going. I mean, this is a beautiful ship in 3D. And that view is spectacular. I must admit, I have a secret love for the being able to see bits of the ship when you're actually sitting there. I like the Type 6 for that, I like the Type 7, I like the ASP for that because you've got the engines just at the side of the canopy. But this, you've got bits and pieces hanging off there completely. I mean, that's your medium weaponry comes out of there. And I think those are engines at the front there. So that's your retro thrusters. This is really jerky today, I don't know why. Now I'm very cautious because, as I said, this system apparently has been invaded by Thargoids. So my assumption is going to be that pretty much every USS that goes past me is potentially a Thargoid. So yeah, we're in a bit of trouble. I don't know that person. I don't even know who Darkstar Hype is. Darkstar 1 Hype is. So for the moment, I'm going to say no to that until that person declares to me who he is. Alright, we've got some lick up at last. So I mean, yeah, it's a lovely ship. I'm really enjoying the internals. I'm really looking forward to being able to walk around in these things. Bifford! What's up, man? How you doing? I think I'm going to spend a lot of time this evening smacking my microphone, so I'm going to move that a little further away. Hope that's not going to affect my volume too much. Yes, I would agree. I'm a far better watch than Doctor Who. Don't oil this sticky out of it. What's that? There's a ship over there, is there? In terms of VR stuff, there's been a release the last couple of weeks from Oculus that have said they're now going to prioritise Windows 10 for development, which basically means that a lot of the beta features and the core and the improved core features are going to be Windows 10 requirement. So Rift Core, ooh, that's a lovely planet. Rift Core 2.0, which is the all singing, all dancing, fancy dandy thing, that's going to let you have on-screen windows and be able to drag things into your gameplay from Windows itself, is going to be a Windows 10 only feature. It's the back of the station. To go past that. Afterburners.
Afterburners.
Request open permission.
Request sent.
Landing authorized. Assigned to landing pad 1-5.
Deploy landing gear.
Down and locked.
Don't want to hit that tower on the way down. Okay, I think I'm clear. Okay, outfit. Optional internal. Empty internal compartment. Browse. Know what we're looking for. Wake scanners. Wake.
Pre-launch diagnostic checks.
Orion Fine, I won't disturb you again, although I sometimes find that you're
Loading
already
configuration.
disturbed.
All systems prepared. Stand by for launch.
The hell?
Standing by.
Internal compartment. Am I not? Do they not have wake scanners here? Oh. I would assume not. Or is it something that goes on a utility mount? It's a utility mount thing. Coal. Let's put the top-notch one in. Okay.
That's already done.
Okay, so frame shift wake scanner is on fire button 1, and the mass discovery scanner is on 2. So that's that. If I exit that, I set my target back to. You know what? Have I seen these carriers? Science vessel. I'm gonna have a look. I'm gonna look on that just as somewhere to go, and then we'll head off.
Gear up.
Next target.
Targeting!
Next target.
Next target!
Next target.
Target blocked!
Next target. Next target.
Cycling next target.
Target. Target.
Lock target! Lock target!
Target.
Lock target!
Target.
Target blocked!
Afterburners.
Afterburners.
Engage supercruise. Engage supercruise.
Supercruise drive engaging. That's already done.
Bifford there, calling out the lurkers. Good man. Still smacking the microphone. Let's put it up there, shall we?
Locking target.
Target.
Locking on.
So it's a set of ambulances, basically. So, all right. Wow, that is showing some fairly serious sense of Thargoid activity there. Green mist, broken bits. I'm going to fly through this green mist because someone actually was asking whether or not this green mist was actually cold. Like flying through it reduced your ship's temperature or anything. So I'm going to do that, but it doesn't seem to. 25, no, it's been 25% overweight. Myself a bit hooked up there. Oopsie. Target.
Scanning.
Target.
Locking onto target.
Target. Target.
Lock target.
What I'm basically waiting for to happen is one of these ships to actually ping out of existence. I'm assuming that the emergency aid units, once they've picked stuff up, will actually hyperspace out. And then I'll scan that wake scanner. Oh. Again, nutting the microphone. Type 7. It's got wings. Is that a Type 7 with a ship kit on it? Oh, it's upside down. That was well like a Type 7. What's new in this update? Well, the crate is new in this update. The Alliance Challenger, very similar to the Chieftain but slightly upgraded with a bit more oomph behind it. There's been a lot of new beacons added. Now I was sitting watching Malik for a little while earlier on, and he's gone through quite a lot of the beacon stuff that's been going on. And basically, to sum it all up, there's been a lot of Thargoid attacks on outposts and ships that have done certain things. For example, there was one where the set of information is called Gift Horse, where a guy has been given a load of scrap and a load of stuff that he doesn't want anymore. One of those things happens to be a Thargoid probe or something like that, and the salvage guy has tried to use a laser on it, and it started to emit its beacon, which has attracted a Thargoid ship. So there's a lot of stuff like that. A couple of bases, an outpost, a prison, an agricultural research place that's using a particular sort of fertilizer, which as soon as they actually used it, attracted the attention of a Thargoid ship. Now whether that could be a mycoid based fertilizer, we don't know. Okay, nothing's happening here, is it? Let's go have another look at that mega ship.
Cycling next target.
Wow, look at the plume, that is quite large. That gas plume is huge. I'm assuming that's the front end of the ship. This was a science vessel. I don't have the right sort of scanner to actually scan the thing, I don't think. Do I? Oh, I do. I put the data link scanner.
Change camera.
Hang on. Second here. I don't get. I'll just put that on instead.
Scanning now.
Is that what look like scorch marks or shooting marks? Target.
Lock target.
Or weapon damage. I mean, if you look at that, right, that looks like it's a weapon damage pattern. So that Thargoid ship has obviously shot at that and made that gouge. But why is the gouge tinted green? It has this bizarre spatter pattern around it. Was this their weapon? Is their weapon actually a bioweapon and not a traditional laser? Because our weapons, the human weapons, don't leave this kind of track on other ships, they just shoot it. There's no subsystems on the ship at all, just one target to lock onto. So that's odd. So do their weapons, or a weapon of their ships, actually launch things, corrosive material? We know their tech is corrosive because obviously the probes and everything that you put onto your ships and SRBs corrode those ships after a while. So there is something going on there. But is that what their main weapons do? They actually cause physical damage and then leave deposits all over the ship that then corrode and waste away the ship's outer hull. It's interesting, isn't it? Okay, well there's obviously bugger all to see here. So let's go to the nav beacon. We'll at least manage to get some ships there that leave hyperspace with us. Afterburners.
Afterburners.
Gamora! Hello there, how are you doing? Engage Super Cruise.
That's a negative.
Retract hard points.
Retracting weapons!
Engage Super Cruise.
Engaging crews.
Everything's slow to respond. So I'm going to go to the nav beacon because I know there are ships that pop in and out there. And then what I'm going to do is try and scan that. Search them off. Search them off. So I've got the weight scanner on. That's fine.
Okay.
Target.
Lock target!
heading out of here, so I'm going to follow him. Afterburners.
Afterburners.
Target.
Lock target.
Afterburners.
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 Afterburners maxing engines.
Probably not going to get this one. Afterburners.
Boosting engines.
Come. You can do it. Boost. Afterburners.
Afterburners.
Skirt myself to something like that. Another ship to as a missile mission. Hey Darren, I've been broadcasting for weeks now that I'm moving to Wednesday. This is the new regular slot. Afterburners.
Afterburners.
And yes, in VR. It does the VR now. Atypical disrupted. I think that's what I'm looking for. Afterburners.
Afterburners engaged.
There's some fighting going on. Typical disrupted wakes. That's fine. Any more wakes?
As you wish.
That's a bit. There's some fighting going on. Where's the fighting at? There it is. Target.
Scanning now.
Target. Ah,
Lock target.
Target.
Targeting.
Target.
Scanning now.
Target.
Locking on.
Afterburners.
Boosting now.
Afterburners.
Afterburners.
Oh yeah, currently exploring. Garden is up there to go for sites in there. Acquire personalize that suite. Yay! So Veteran could join us on a Wednesday. Woo! Like old times. Next fire group.
Next fire group.
Shall we see what this thing can do in a fight? Power to weapons.
Max weapons.
Target.
Target blocked.
Target.
Scanning.
You are really
Woo!
lucky.
I kicked some ass. Oh, hang on. That's what I'm here for. Afterburners.
Afterburners.
Previous fire.
Previous fire group.
Afterburners.
Afterburners.
Out to engines.
Power diverted to engines.
Afterburners.
Boosting now.
Afterburners.
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 Nah. Son of a bitch. Fire group.
Next fire group.
Power to weapons.
Power diverted to weapons.
Previous fire.
Previous fire group.
Power to engines.
Powering engines.
Afterburners.
Afterburners. Boost activated.
Afterburners.
Afterburners, maxing engines.
Looking at today. Well, it's the same as every day. For me, anyway. So, just to let you guys know what I'm actually doing, the theory is I've just bought this new crate, right? A lovely new ship. And what I'm wanting to do with it is do a bit of the exploration stuff again and finish off the road to riches. So essentially what I'm looking to do is boost the FSD rating by doing some engineering. As I normally do. Target.
Locking onto target.
Boost.
That's already done.
Afterburners.
Afterburners.
Hang on, what's that? So in order to buy these things, I have to check these things out and grab some of these and get particular things, the atypical ones. Afterburners.
Boosting engines.
So I'm scanning them, get them. Probably going to call it a rest in a minute and try and go back. What I am mentioning is actually seeing if there's any, because this is a good place to get sort of low rating fights, and I'm not very good at fights, so low rating fights are probably the best I can do. Afterburners.
Boost.
Drop beer. I like it. FSD weight. Alright, I'm going to grab this FSD weight and I'm going to head off back to Farseer Inc. Afterburners.
Afterburners engaged.
Lock target.
Target.
Lock target.
Okie dokie. Navigation. So we're looking at about 2,000 thingies away.
All vehicles. Navigation.
Farseer Inc. Lock destination. Engage some. Nope, hang on. Retract hard points. Retract hard points.
Retracting armaments.
Engage super cruise.
Engaging cruise.
The Cray's a lovely ship. I am enjoying flying it. The only thing I would say is that when you're... It's not got the best turn rates, right? It doesn't have the best turn rates in the world, or the universe, whatever you want to call it. In normal space, the yaw rate is pretty bad, and if you're at low speeds, the pitch rate is pretty poor. Not the pitch rate. The roll rate? The pitch rate, I think. The roll rate was okay. Like, one of the three axes was fine, but the rest of them were a bit pants. But other than that, I quite like it. When you've got it, when you're pitching it around, it's actually not that bad. I mean, as you saw, I did a fairly decent combat there, and I quite enjoyed it. It wasn't ridiculously bad. I'd say in comparison to the Python, which is kind of what I'm thinking it's replacing in my fleet, in comparison to the Python, I don't think it's quite as responsive, but it's got a much better field of vision. I mean, that is a hell of a view. It's got a beautiful cockpit. I mean, the bridge is gorgeous. Look at that. All your mod cons and everything there. Big TV at the back, two doors at the back, that red square down the side in the centre there is your hatch for your exit ramp. So yeah, it's nicely appointed. I like the decor, it's red inside, which makes me feel happy. I think it's a rather nice ship, and I am most happy with my purchase. I've usually been a bit of a Lakon fanboy up till recently, but this is... I think this... the Chieftain was nice. I'm not entirely sure whether I would keep the Chieftain. I think it looked nicer than it flew. I think the Cray is a better option, and it doesn't have the military bays. Because that was the big downside of the Chieftain, was you had 4 bays you couldn't do anything with. Whereas on the Crate you can put anything anywhere you like. Not sure what the Challenger's like. If the Challenger is similar, but doesn't have... If the Challenger is similar and has the military bays, then it's going to be the same to me. It's not going to grab my interest with 4 unusable bays. I don't want to use military bays. I don't want to include weaponry into my ship. I'm an explorer / trader. I don't do the combat, so I'm shit at it. So I'm quite happy with this one. It's got a decent kit on the layout. It's cost me enough. Rebuy of 3.3 mil is quite a lot. I can cover it. I don't want to cover it given the fact that I'm not that well off. I can afford to rebuy like, what, 12 times maybe?
Automated flight control routine.
Boost activated.
Request docking permission.
Asking now.
Access granted. Proceed to landing pad 04.
Which one's 4? See that one over there? What's that one over there?
Yes, sir.
What's that one over there? Oil landing gear.
Gear down.
Touchdown complete.
You know, in VR you get a hell of a sense of scale with
Arrivals
this.
have been noted.
Okay, Starport services.
Starport services.
Covering from the Crate Mark 1 model. Did you actually see that in the cockpit, or are you just taking the piss? I don't know what that is at the back. You know, on that screen, is it a crate?
Unable to comply.
I can't read it properly from here. But anyway, it could be a Crate Mark 1.
That's a negative.
Oh, hello. Whew. It's really, really hot today in the world. I'm going to take this off for a second. Oh, because I've got sweat running into my eye and it stings like a bastard. Ow. My watch, bitches. Oh. I'll have me a drink. Oh yeah. Whew. Oh, that's a towel. How warm is it?
That's already done.
I have a fan on and a little individual aircon unit, and neither of them are cooling me down enough. Oculus is sopping wet. Lovely. But yes, so this yeah, it's a nice ship. I think it's got 3 seats, so there's a good capacity for multi-crew if anybody's online with me, if you're up for it. We can have 2 additional crew, apparently. I have a fighter in my fighter bay. So again, that suits multi-crew quite well as well. Oh, dear me. Take higher res screenshot.
Capturing high-resolution image.
Oh, okay. Contacts. Combat bond.
Voice
No
control
local
off.
combat bond vouchers. How cheeky. Redeem all bounty vouchers. Confirm. Nice. Okay, so engineers. FSD. Increased FSD range. Atypical disrupted wake echoes. I have many. Generate. Passive sequence. That's fine. I don't care. Again. And again. Yay. That's boosted it by 21.31. That's pretty damn good. Scope level 2. Can I do this? Chemical processor, atypical. That's fine, I'll generate that. Power draws up, masses up, integrity's down, that's fine, I don't care. Generate. Nice. Right, I've got enough to do that. Oh, I've got 1 manganese. looks like we're going SRV more. Now, I do have ED Discovery. Which is one of those things that you can use for this kind of trying to find shit. Now, I do have that on the screen right now, which I am going to share the screen for because it is quite worth having a look at. So I'm going to add a window. Okay. I'm going to add ED Discovery. Now, I've just been told about this, and apparently it's the bee's knees for this kind of thing. So let's have a look, shall we? And what it does, you have a history. I mean, it grabs in your entire log. So you have the entire log of what you've been doing since your logs began. So they're all the way back to my first log, 1st of March 2018. So when it was created. Imported all that information there. Grabbed all the stats. And then that's all my gameplay stuff over the last few months. Okay. So we're engineering stuff there. It logs everything you do, it's great. But at the bottom here, you'll see there's a list of planets with little symbols next to them. Now this lists all the landable planets and non-landable planets, as in that one there. There's quite a lot of landable stuff in Deciat. Gives you all the information you need about it. Which is pretty damn cool. Now you can't see, but I'm getting a pop-up window that comes up on my screen. Which tells me what Deciat 6 actually is. But what I'm looking for is manganese. So what I'm looking for is MN, I believe manganese is. So there's an MN icon there. Now if I mouse over that, it comes up with manganese, MN common 9.4%. So that's pretty cool. Now where am I at the moment? I'm around the Deciat 6A. I'm gonna have to come check. Current location. Tell me my log. So let's have a look. Engineer. Got my vouchers. Deciat 6A. That's where I currently am. Surface station system Deciat, Farseer. Supercruise exit Deciat 6A. So in this map here we've got Deciat 6, so here's 6, and I'm around 6A, which has manganese. 8% manganese. We have B, there's 8.2%. We have manganese there, 7.7%. Manganese there, 8.1%. Manganese F, 8.1. So 6A, the planet we're actually around at the moment, is our best bet. Manganese is common at 8% of what we're going to find. So essentially, jump into the SRV, head down to the planet's surface, and do some shit. Space Day, Garzini! Welcome to the stream, dudes. Glad you could make it. So, that's our plan then. So basically what we're going to do, we're going to head down to the planet 6A, which we're on that at the moment. So what we'll do, even better, is we'll take off, poodle around a little bit outside the base, and then land the ship again. And then we'll go wandering around trying to find some manganese. So, that's great. I forgot we're on a planet. So let's just clean off our lenses for a sec, and then pop the super hot fucking headset back on. Cable out from my ear, and there. Right, so I've done some crafting. We're happy chappies. I want to do some of that. How many other things do I have? So I have 12 eccentric hyperspace trajectories, 6 chemical distilleries, and 1 manganese. So I need a good few manganese to do that. In the next level, wait a minute. I thought I did that one. So that's the second level, so that's the one that I've done. I've done 2 levels. The third level is phosphorus. Damn it, I need chemical processors as well. Destroyed haulage vessels can be scavenged. Oh, that's not as good. Phosphorus though. Phosphorus, let's have a look again at this. Have we got phosphorus? Phosphorus, very common, 10%. So Deciat 60 still has phosphorus. So we can, what we'll do is we'll go and grab some phosphorus. Once we've got the phosphorus, we can go looking for the things we need to find at scavenging sites in orbit. And then we're golden, aren't we? Aren't we, dears? Yes. So just let me quickly lose that window. Phosphorus and chemical processors. That's fine. Strange weak solutions. How many of them have I got? Not actually in the right window, am I? Ugh. Right, we're back. So, phosphorus, chemical processors. Let's go looking for phosphorus first. So let's actually launch an SRV here. Because you come out of the station, don't you? The door on the station itself. Yeah, that's what I thought. So check that landmark, we're right by the big tubes. Under the big pipe thing. I've not driven an SRV in VR yet. target. Turret. Yeah. That might not be a safe way to go. Yeah, that's definitely not a safe way to go. I think I'd rather go that way. Power to engines. Power to engines. Target. This is where I find I haven't marked any keys. I'm in full VR at the moment, Garzini. And no, I've just noticed I'm not far enough away. By the fine. Driving. Drive assist, Joy 1. I need the mouse axis on, I've got the steering axis sorted. Vertical thrusters. Primary fire joy 1, secondary joy 2, hundred joy 4, headlights, turret joy 12. target. Deploy cargo scoop. Oh, come on. Yeek! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Um. Ow! 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 Okay, that's not great. How do you find driving VR driving this week? This is the first time I've tried doing it. It's not bad, but things like what just happened are nice not to have to do. So now I think I'm at the bottom of a fucking cliff, and I need to somehow get back up there. How the hell am I going to manage that? This hasn't gone well at all. Quite enjoyed Master Wagar's stream on Monday, wasn't getting homework. I completely forgot it was on. Yeah, I'm going to be in trouble with the boss. So I need to try and find some way of getting back up that cliff again. Am I boned? Or am I gonna have to? I'm gonna have to get the ship, aren't I? Is it even gonna be able to land on this? Let's take it up top of that little ridge there, carefully. Is it just landed over there so I can't get to it? Okay, that's all right. Come on, you fucking moronic ship.
Ship dismissed. Ship recalled.
Over here. Over here. Over here. Oi, dickhead, over here. No, not up there. Oh my god. Okay, now in theory that looks like a bit of a cleft in there. Can I climb up that cleft? Not making it easy for me, are you?
Down.
Not again. Don't. Too steep, isn't it? Fucked it. Help! 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 This is a fucking deep hole. Come on, write me off. Come on. I know you can do it. Soft landing, soft landing, soft landing. Trundle, stop. Brake. Mission.
Touchdown.
Thanks for being on there, Edorin. It's been great having you around. So let's get 2 lots of phosphorus there. Nine lots of phosphorus. Bargain. So at least my mission's accomplished. Ow.
Chassis integrity critical. Cargo scoop retracted.
So, what have we achieved tonight? We have extended the hyperdrive range on our main ship. We've tumbled our SRV down a fucking great big hill. And we've found some bits and pieces. Oops. And skidded and donuts. It does look like a bit like a crate from this angle though, doesn't it? From the top not so much, but from this angle it does look very crate-like. Not keen on those veins on their side though, they don't look particularly useful. They don't look like they do anything. Ow. Okay, it almost broke the SRV to shit, but we actually got back to the ship, which is a good thing. So we are down the bottom of a very big valley. Almost kind of want to stay here, because it's quite interesting. But no, let's go back to Farseer base and do a bit more. Raise landing gear. Raise landing gear. His HCS crashed. Raise landing gear.
Gear coming up.
Raise landing gear.
Gear up.
Well, isn't that just lovely? Throughout the valley. What does that mean? Anonymous access?
That's a negative.
Permission denied.
I'm too far away from it, I think. That's basically where I went, down that valley. like a knob. Afterburners.
Afterburners.
Request docking permission.
Request done.
Access granted. Proceed to landing pad 04.
Deploy landing gear.
The landing gear.
Oh, what's that just crashed?
Touchdown complete. Engaging ship restraints. Your arrival has been noted.
Alright, let's try and finish off the engineering stuff while we're doing. So we're trying to do FSD. Increase the FSD range. That one. So we have 2 chemical processors. That's what I've not managed to do yet, is get the chemical processors. So I think we'll leave that for next time, because I think we've had quite enough adventures today. Tumbling down a hill is probably not the best thing to do, and I can possibly do with a bit of a rest and kind of recover my senses from all that tumbling action. So yeah, how do I repair my SRV then? I am going to go and have a bit of a rest, because Mr. Selezen, or Commander Selezen in this ship, is a little bit kind of freaked by tumbling down a great big hill. SRV driving is not safe. Be aware. So, optional internal, SRV, vehicle B1. Can I repair it here? No. I don't know how to repair an SRV. Is it there? Repair. Done. Restock. Ammo done. So how do I repair an SRB then? I'm confused. Whilst driving using materials. Oh, that doesn't help. A little bit piss of Farseer. Yep, Garzinia answered that one. Hello, Metatrol. Now you've tried both crate or Python. I've not really played with the crate enough to know, but I think when I did that little bit of combat, it seemed to be a bit more manoeuvrable and a bit more on the ball than the Python did when I used it as a fighting ship. So I think in terms of combat readiness, I much prefer the crate. It does seem it's got a fighter bay as well, which puts it one above the Python. So I like it more for that. So I would have to say the crate actually. So far I'm liking the crate more than I like the Python. The Python is a sleek, lovely ship, don't get me wrong, but I'm quite enjoying that. Quite enjoying this little strip. I love the look of the cockpit. I think it's a much nicer cockpit, it's a much nicer pilot environment than the thingy, the Python. So I'm liking that. It's got one more seat in it than the Python, which is a good thing. Yeah, I think I'm going to opt for the crate. I do like the crate. It's a lovely bit of kit. So yes. So yeah, thank you for that. So I'm going to call it a night. I keep saying so. I am going to end the stream there. I've had a lovely evening with you guys. I hope you've enjoyed yourselves as well. I shall look into more interesting things to do next week. It's what is it next week? I don't actually know what it is yet. It's either RPG week or it's adventure and action week next week. So we'll be looking at either RPGs and action and adventure games or action and adventure games, that kind of stuff. Have a look on daftwatch.co.uk/Selezen and you can have a look at the itinerary there. And yeah, stay tuned for next week. So I hope you've enjoyed this. I have. I've had quite a lot of fun. That was quite exciting, diving down a thing, so I'm glad I kept it interesting for you guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's not a different format really as such. What it is just a bit more of a, this has been more of an Elite Dangerous night than normal, but this obviously is the once every 4 weeks we'll get this, and then we'll do some other stuff. I managed to get a few random impromptu streams in last week as well, which was nice. If the same happens this week, then it happens. If not, then it will be Sunday for the RPG and Wednesday again for the next little Selezen stream, next regular stream. So, oh really, cow, really? Every week I finish at 10-ish. You know this. It's the same time. It's been the same times since I started streaming. 8 till 10-ish. Jesus. My God, man. It pisses me off because I really want you to kind of watch this. It would be great if you could watch my stream, Cycle Cow, because you are an awesome chap and you need more of these things in your life. But anyway, again, as you know, Cow, I'm off. Oh, read your PMs, by the way, your Facebook messages. I still need your address. But now we've got a stream high of this evening for 4 viewers. So spread the word about the stream being on a Wednesday, please. Because obviously I'm trying to build up viewers. If people can point people towards me on a Wednesday, that'd be great. The Elite Dangerous thing, obviously, it's been this week. But hopefully as we do the next month worth of stuff, then we should touch different channels on Twitch and hopefully draw some more people in. So fair enough. But right, I'm off. Take care, everyone. Sorry you've missed us again, Psycho Cow. But take care and have a great week, everybody. See you soon. Fly safe.